You don't have to be a mechanic to drive a car, but it doesn't hurt to have some idea of how your vehicle works. That way you'll have a better understanding of where to look when something on your car doesn't work. So if you don't know the difference between an AC compressor and a flux capacitor, this video is for you. To get started, let's pop the hood so we can see what's inside. There will be a hood release handle in front of the driver's seat under the dash. That will open the hood up a little bit, but you'll then need to find and release the latch underneath. Here we have the engine, which in this case is a 3.8 liter V6. Since this is a rear-wheel drive car, the front of the engine will usually face the front of the car, with the back facing the rear wheels. If this was a front-wheel drive car, the engine would be placed sideways between the front wheels, with the front of the engine facing the left or the right. This arrangement is also known as a transverse engine placement. And here's the engine oil dipstick, which usually has a yellow ring-shaped handle. If your vehicle has a transmission oil dipstick, it will be closer to the back of the engine. That's where the transmission is, attached to the back of the engine, but down underneath where it's hard to see from above. The transmission delivers power from the engine to the wheels, but everything else, the radio, air conditioner, power steering, and all the accessories is powered by a rubber serpentine belt at the front of the engine. It wraps around several pulleys and parts. The alternator here generates electricity to recharge the battery, which is over here in the corner. And this is the AC compressor, which is the only moving part in the air conditioning system. You can find it because it has two metal tubes coming out of it, the high pressure tube, which is smaller, and the low pressure tube, which is the larger of the two. The belt also drives the power steering pump here and the water pump, which you can't easily see. The water pump cools the engine by circulating coolant from the radiator. The radiator itself is cooled by this fan, which pulls in air through the grill. It also pulls air through the AC condenser, which is attached to the front of the radiator. It looks like the radiator and works a lot like the radiator to help cool the air conditioning system. Back on top of the engine compartment, we have the brake master cylinder, which is connected to the brake pedal and therefore is right in front of the driver's seat. We also have the coolant overflow reservoir, which holds extra coolant from the radiator, and another plastic container that stores windshield washer fluid. Wrapping things up, here's where the air filter is housed. This keeps dust particles out of the engine. There's a separate air filter for your AC system, but it's located back closer to the dash along with the AC blower fan and the AC condenser, which cools the air. Once you at least know what's under the hood and how to identify the different parts, you can do a better job of keeping your car maintained. You can even save money by doing some simple tasks yourself, such as changing the air filter or using AC Pro to recharge your air conditioner. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about your AC system, check out our other videos or visit acprocold.com and ask the pros.